He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Donaldson absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Fielder, Nick.
First pitch coming, here it is. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box, Matt Joyce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. Weak grounder down the first baseline. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off the box, the third baseman, Rafael.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Devers, a 22-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Oh, and he misses it. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bogarts, base runner at first with 1 out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off there 1-0. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The set and the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Benintendi's on the move. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And he misses 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 3.
Tyler.
Here comes the first pitch.
Flowers.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Devers waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Mike Soroka will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. And it's fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman is there, and he has it for the out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Now ready once again, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Junior.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Two and one. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5.
Coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5 foot 10 inches tall. He was a first-round pick back in the but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Called strike 2.
2-2.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitch.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0 home. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
Vasquez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then you're...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So striding forward now, Tyler Flowers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit.
And the throw is in time to get him to... So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Shane Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 19, Shane Green.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That's inside. 2-0. 2-1 now to Mookie. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And I believe a balk has been called here by the home plate umpire, Woody Keller. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets 1. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he got him. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 1 for 5. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Down and away, ball 1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Now batting, Dansby Swanson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Mark Melanson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. That's a strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out. Mark Melanson comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 2. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now that's popped up. Devers in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Betts at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So a big moment here and standing in, Nick Markakis. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. 0-1 the count. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Donaldson, the runner at second with 1 away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And yet another strikeout here. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. His career numbers against Melanson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
2 strikes.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 0-2 home. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Late that time for a strike.
Line 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third base.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So digging in now, Tyler Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
For the Red Sox.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Matt Barnes.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tyler Flowers is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Dansby Swanson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Luke Jackson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Jackson, a 27-year-old who was selected in the 1st round back in the 2010. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Joyce to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the third out. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Junior. Ladies and gentlemen,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now pitching for ball.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Brandon.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Hit to short. Bogarts has it on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And that's in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.